Hello everyone, welcome to Data Discovery. At this video, we are going to see the concept related to QQ plot. So QQ plot, it's nothing but a quantile plot. The another name for the QQ plot is nothing but the quantile plot. By using the quantile mathematical concept that we are plotting this. Like previously, we have seen lots of the distribution like probability distribution, cumulative distribution function, probability mass function. So each and every distribution gives the describe in a different format of the particular data. So same thing happens over here by the QQ plot. Also, it just gives the description of the data. So the QQ plot is used. Okay, the use whenever we are studying it, why it's used, you will be very eager to know what's the uses rather than how it actually used. So I'll start with the use, only the application related to it, whether the distribution follows the normal distribution or not. That by using a QQ plot you can directly understand it. Okay, how we will be doing it, that we just see it in this video. And then the most important code, how we need to code it. Just by using a simple method, by using a simple QQ library, by using a stats, you can directly plot it. So how we will be doing, that's everything that we are going to discuss at this video, and the code itself. So let's get started. So first, a QQ plot is nothing but, as I have said, it's a quantile plot. Okay, based on the two quantiles that we are going to discuss. What is this two quantile? It is a graphical tool used to assess the similarity of the distribution of the two sets of the data. It's used in whether the data is following the normal distribution or not. Okay, there are two sets of the data: the normal theoretical quantile and normal data quantile. So based on the two sets of the data from the x-axis and y-axis, that we are getting a plot related to it. So the straight line that you are seeing is already a normally distributed data. If the data, okay, in your data, if you want to check the feature one whether it's following the normal distribution or not, so you just plot it. So once you are using a QQ plot and this plotted, you can see some of the data, it's lying above the mean. Okay, lying above and below the mean, away from the uh, line that you can see. So if it lies away from the mean, okay, so based on that, you can identify whether it's following a normal distributor or not. If it's following a normal distributor, then what's the value? What's the score related to it? That also we can find it. Okay, and if there is some kind of the data, you can see it in this format also. The value that you will be, the point that you can see, it's something like this. So it with some of the data only following the normal distribution, the other is far away from the mean. So how we need to deal with it, how we need to deal with these outliers, or how we need to deal with this data, that we will be coming across in my channel itself. But we need to identify how much is away from that particular distribution of the normal distribution. First we need to find what's the score. If there is a two or three data point, then we can easily remove, or we can easily use some of the techniques. But if it's more and more data is away from that particular data point, then we need to use some of the other techniques. Okay, so first, anyways we will be using that all techniques, but before that we need to know that what's the problem related to it. So by using a QQ plot, you can directly understand what's the distribution it is. So to find whether it's a normally distributed or not, by the histogram also you can get it by using a mean standard deviation, that also by using a skewness score. Skewness score also you can directly find it what's the distribution, whether it's positively skewed or negatively skewed. But the QQ plot is just the another pictorial representation of the data in which it gets the clear concept related to it. Like in my first distribution, it's already they have said that it's normally distributed. By the histogram also you are getting a clear picture of it. So when you're trying to plot it also, you can see it's completely lying in that line. So we can say it's normally distributed. The other data point, you can see that the sum in the zero, in the histogram plot there are two data point, it's far away from the other data point that you can see it over here. From the data, from the histogram itself you can see, but when we are just plotting it, then you can understand that some of the data is following as a normally distributed, but this all data, it's far away from that particular data point, the normal distributed data. So one is of theoretical content, one is of the normal data content. So one, the line that you are getting, it's on already normal distributed data. If that point from the particular feature, if it's following in a particular line, if it's falling on the particular line, then we used to say it's a normally distributed data. If it's far away from that particular point, then we say that it's not normally distributed data. The third plot also you can see it's a skew data. It's positively skewed data. By the normal distributed also you can getting the concept related to it. But once you are plotting to the QQ plot, you can get some of the data it's not following in that particular line. So we can easily understand that it's not following the normal distributed data. So there is certain method, or we can say the procedure to find out this quantile plot to visualize this quantile. I just explained it to it. Anyways, we will be not using it because that is a inbuilt library itself. So by using that, you can directly plot it and you can visualize it, and you can directly move to the next step. Okay. So first procedure. So first step that you need to sort it out in ascending order. Okay, once you are done with the ascending order, you need to find the quantile of the x-axis quantile and the y-axis quantile. You need to find it, and based on that you will be just plotting. Here no sorting not required, not even quantile required, or not even you need to plot it directly. If you will put it in the library directly, you will just get the plot later. How we will be doing that, we'll be doing it in this video itself, how you need to plot it. Okay, that I will be showing the code also in this video itself. So before that, just let's describe it. Okay, in a QQ plot, the quantile of the two sets of the data are plotted against each other. The quantile of one set of the data are plotted on the x-axis, that is nothing but normal theoretical quantile that I have plotted in the x-axis. And while the quantiles of the other set of the data are plotted in the y-axis, it's nothing but the normal data quantile. One is of theoretical data and one is of normal data. Okay. If the two sets of the data have the same distribution, the points of the QQ plot will fall on the straight line, right? If the two sets of the data do not have the same distribution, the point will deviate from the line, from the straight line, in which it compares from x to y. So it's just nothing but the comparison. You can directly do it with it. Uh, Now let's move to the code. Okay, let's start with the code. Anyways, I will be sharing in the description box itself. It's my GitHub link that I will be sharing it. In which my GitHub link, you can get all the statistics parts that I have shared it, and that I have that you have gone through the video itself. So within a one link, you will be getting all the statistics part. So over here, that I am going to discuss related to QQ plot. So I have used the random data. Okay, if you will keep the same seed, then you and me will be getting the same data. Okay, same distribution you will be getting. So as I've said, within a one line, by using only QQ plot, and you're importing this data, and by that you will be getting a plot related to it. No need of doing a quantile, or no need to sort it out the data in ascending order, or no need to find it out access, etc. things. Just you're getting a plot. So all the red line that you can see, it's a normally distributed data, in which the blue, that you have imported the data by using a random seed. So by using that, you can identify first three data point that over here, it's slide away from that particular line. Okay, and over here also slide away from the particular line. So other than that, it's a part of a normal distributed data. Okay, even you can find the score also, even the inbuilt score also you will be getting it. Okay, by using a stats, by using a scipy library itself, you will be getting it. So I just imported all the necessary libraries and I just plot it. Just within a one line of the code, you can directly plot it. But what the plot says, that you need to understand. For that, this video will be might be helpful. I hope this video finds out so helpful. Do like, share, and subscribe to the Data Discovery. I will be coming across more videos related to data science, data analysis, the ML, DL, NLP related part. Thank you.